Miguel Iterati back here at the IBOP Vaults, and we're going to stick with boxing for this one, and we're going to stick with Friday, May 22nd, as Art Palullo and his Banner Promotions is heading out to Corona, California again with the finals of this year's Boxcino tournaments. The Boxcino tournaments for 2015 were set up for the Super Welterweight and in the Heavyweight divisions, and they're down to the finals here, and they're going to air on ESPN2. And those are the two fights that are getting the main lines up here. The Super Welterweight tournament sees Brandon Adams as the favorite. He's at -450. These are 10-round finals, by the way. Brandon is at -450, and John Thompson, his opponent, is at +330. Brandon's a nice story in that he participated in the 2014 Boxcino tournament and lost in the finals. He lost to a guy named Willie Monroe Jr., who right now everyone in the boxing world knows because he was Gennady Golovkin's last opponent. So Adams now, is at the finals at Super Welterweight. He came down in the weight class. He's favored in it, and he's looking to close out and maybe do what Monroe did, which is get into some of the high-profile fights that are out there. Interesting fight. We'll see if he can break through. At heavyweight, the line's even closer. You've got Andre Fetisov, who's at -260, facing Donovan Dennis, who's at +200. In this one, I see Fetisov as a veteran. He's been in 30 fights, and Dennis has been in 13. So there's going to be a big difference there, and there's a big difference in the level of competition that they faced off against. Fetisov is coming off. He's faced the likes of Brian Jennings, Matt Heaven, who was in this tournament earlier, and just better fighters all around than Donovan Dennis has. So he's a slight favorite. We'll see. They both bring some punching power, so no over/under posted, but that one could go down early. The overall card, aside from those two fights, which are the ones that'll air if you get to attend live, there's probably 5 or 6 other fights in the 4-rounders, 6-rounders, and that type of stuff. Some undefeated prospects on there. You got Adam Lopez at 11-0 at super bantamweight, and you've got super featherweight Andre Figueroa at 5-0. So maybe worth watching if you're out there in California. If not, catch the 2 main fights on ESPN2. Boxcino has a good reputation. Monroe went on to do big things. In the past, they haven't done a Boxcino tournament in more than 15 years, but in the 90s, they gave us Acelino Freitas Popo from Brazil. He was the champion of the tournaments they ran back then, and he became a world champion and fought on a world level for a long time. So these tournaments have a shot at really giving us some new talent and are very, very well worth watching. Talk to you after the fights.